Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. So I'm going to show you something really cool here. This is going to be step by step. This is going to be a zoom through text intro or transition using Wondershare Filmora. I'm going to break it down very slow, very easy, step by step, and simple. One thing I've seen with a lot of tutorials is they go way too fast for people, for viewers, and then they have to keep pausing or rewinding, which is fine. You should do that anyways, just so that way you can make it super slow. But for here, I want to make it as entry level as possible. So if you feel intimidated, you came to the right video. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this. And I hope you guys enjoy. So let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do, you see over here if you're media, you're going to see sample colors. You're going to click on that. Now, you have a few options, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to take this black color right here, you're going to click on it, and then you're going to drag it, and you're going to add it to your timeline. Now, for the next part here, we're going to go over to titles. Click on that. There's a lot of titles here. There's pre-made titles, but for this, we're going to go click on recommended, and you're going to type default and click, when you see this, click default title. Now, if you haven't already done this, you're going to want to click this little heart symbol right here, so that way you can make this in your favorites. So you're going to take this, and you're going to drag it onto the second layer here. Now for this next part, you're going to click on here. You're going to double click it. You see this? You're going to click on advanced. This will pull this up. Next thing, you got your text. So you can type whatever you want here. So for this, I'm just going to type pancakes. You can choose whatever sort of text you want to choose. As you can see, there's all sorts of ones. Now I like the Rockwell extra bold personally. All you have to do is click this and you can choose. Also, if you want, you can click this, then you can hit the backspace, and you can look it up by typing it and then clicking on it. Don't forget, hit that heart symbol, so that way you get to get that, and you can look it up simpler next time. Now for the next part, we're going to click on this right up here where the size is. We're going to do 125, pretty big. Now you can go down, you can do 105. Really, you can do whatever you want. Now, I guess for this sake, we'll go a little smaller for now. Give you an idea of what we're working with. Now for the next part. I'm going to go over here where it says OK. I'm going to click on that OK button. Now, there's this thing called a snapshot. You'll find it right down here. Where your play button is, you'll go over. And it's this camera icon right here. Now you can also click Control plus Alt plus S to do this. Or you can simply click on it. So we're going to go ahead, take a snapshot. This will pop up. You can click Remember My Choice if you want to save it however you want, PNG or JPEG. I like PNGs. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and it's going to pop up here. Now the next part, you have these things right here. You're going to go ahead, and what you do is you click here, and then you drag, then you're going to right click, and you're going to delete. Now, you're going to take this, the snapshot you have, and you're going to drag it onto the second track. Now if you want to see it smaller or bigger, you can change up the timeline however you want. This will help you be more precise if you zoom in though. So here, we're going to show you another cool thing. You're going to right click, and you're going to go to duration. Click that. For this, you can have it whatever timer you want. For this, we're going to go ahead and back up 1:20. So these are your hours, minutes, seconds, and then your frames. Going to go ahead, going to click OK. Now, if for any reason this isn't big enough, you can always click on this and you can drag it, or you can make it smaller. But always keep it in the center. But of course, we want this to be a big boy. So we're going to keep it right there. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to right click. You're going to go crop and zoom. Click on that. Then you're going to click on pan and zoom. Now you have your start and your end. We're going to go ahead and start on the inner part. This is your end part. Right here. You want to make sure this is highlighted. We'll make this as small as possible. I'm going to take this, drag it in. Now you want the big part of the white text. You see that? So here's what it looks like so far. Now, see how it doesn't zoom in all the way? We're going to fix that. So what you're going to do is this video right here, this last part of the video at the end, you're going to take a snapshot of it. Same thing, click OK, and it's going to pop up in your timeline. Now you're going to take this, drag it over here, and look at that. You're going to keep it right here. And now here's where the beautiful magic part of this comes in. Same thing here, you're going to right click and go to duration. And don't erase this whole thing, because otherwise you have to type out. You want to make sure it's not blue. So you're going to go 0 and then 0.5. Click OK. Then you right click on this. Then go to crop and zoom. Now you're going to go to pan and zoom. So this outside part, you're just going to make it a little tinier. Not tremendously. Something like that. Alright. Oh, that's a little too tiny. Doesn't have to be perfect, but something like that, as you can see. Now you're going to click on this inner part right here, and you're going to only get the white part here. And if you want, what you can do is you can click custom to have a little more flexibility in dragging it. Now we're going to go ahead and click OK. Now for this, you can add your own video. I'm just going to have this. I'm going to drag it under here. Keep project settings whenever you're doing this, by the way. Now for this next part, you're going to click on this first one. You're going to double click it. Going to go over to imaging or image. Going to click this to open up compositing. Then you're going to go over here, click on this, the blending mode, change it to multiply. Going to click on this, the second snapshot, change it to multiply. And now you are officially done. So let's see the finished product. Oh yeah, that's hot.